70 days, more than 2,800 miles of open ocean. I mean, I guess the first question is just why?
Half of the people who attempt it don't make it. The last American woman to try needed to be rescued. She was an Olympic rower, and I am not. A lot of people like to focus on the grand nature of a promise kept. It's like a movie moment, but they don't often see the preparation that commitment requires. They often don't see the sacrifice, the danger. 70 days alone at sea. But it all makes me think of an old quote. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for.
We'd like to welcome home another Katie Spotz, who made history on Sunday.
Became the youngest person to row the Atlantic Ocean.
And the first woman to row alone across the Atlantic.
To highlight the lack of safe drinking water in the world.
That's not bad for someone who says she was the worst rower on her college team.
Way to go.
Passion is a powerful thing, and determination, it can change everything. The truth is we all have something out there that we think is impossible or out of reach, and I'm here to tell you that we are capable of more than we think. Just take that next step.
Katie Spotz is a world-renowned ultra-athlete, humanitarian, and advocate for safe drinking water projects around the world. She was the first person to swim all 325 miles of the Allegheny River. She cycled 3,300 miles across America twice. And on the second time, she broke her hip and finished the nationwide journey using a hand bike. Katie Spotz is the youngest person in the world to row a boat across the entire Atlantic Ocean unsupported, 70 days alone at sea. Katie has been featured on Sports Illustrated, CBS News, CNN, ABC World News with Diane Sawyer, and was a 2010 Glamour Woman of the Year.
I want to show people that the stubbornness that we sometimes have, that we often see as weakness, that can be the same energy we use as strength. An unwillingness to change paths, to stay the course, to keep a promise to something greater. I rowed across the Atlantic Ocean to raise funding for clean water because 1 billion people in the world don't have it and desperately need it. But your promise and my promise are not the same. They don't need to be. The one thing they need to have in common, though, is that they both need to be kept.
100% of Katie's speaking engagement fees go to Because I Said I Would, a nonprofit organization dedicated to the betterment of humanity through promises made and kept.